Between automatic bids and dominant programs like South Carolina, LSU, USC, and NC State, much of the NCAA tournament field is already set. But the next 2 weeks are crucial for bubble teams to secure a spot. Virginia Tech has played in a tough ACC and picked up key wins over Louisville and Georgia Tech, the latter in a thrilling double overtime road victory. However, home losses to Stanford and Syracuse leave them in a precarious position. A strong ACC tournament showing would help solidify their case. Nebraska once seemed like a lock after a dominant road win over Maryland. However, their struggles against ranked opponents and a recent loss to Washington raise concerns. The Cornhuskers need to regain momentum to secure their place. Washington is among the most uncertain teams, with respectable wins over Minnesota and Nebraska, but close losses to USC, Oregon, and Maryland. Defeating Oregon in the regular season finale and a solid Big Ten tournament run could push them off the bubble and safely into the field. St. Joseph's may have hurt its chances with a recent loss to Dayton. While wins over George Mason and a respectable showing against Utah bolster their case, a defeat to struggling VCU adds doubt. The Hawks need a strong finish to keep their hopes alive. Colorado's case is built on wins over West Virginia and Kansas State, and a schedule featuring several matchups against ranked teams. However, many of their losses were lopsided, and leading scorer Frida Foreman's uncertain status adds to their challenge. Iowa State's non-conference schedule was demanding, featuring games against UConn, South Carolina, and Iowa. A decisive win over Colorado stands out, but without a true signature victory, the Cyclones would benefit from an upset against K-State to boost their resume. Quinnipiac is an outsider, as the MAC is unlikely to land multiple bids. But with just 3 losses, including a close overtime battle against Miami, the Bobcats deserve at least some consideration if the committee rewards their strong record. Princeton faces a challenging situation in the Ivy League. Harvard's schedule strength gives it a strong case, while Columbia leads the conference. The Tigers' best path forward for the Tigers is to beat Harvard and then hope the Crimson wins the Ivy League tournament, keeping their at-large hopes alive. These teams have little room for error, with only a few spots remaining. The following 2 weeks could determine their postseason fate.